You're with the Breaker-Leggers, and we're in London's West End at the Garrick Theatre
to see Tape Face.
So stay tuned to find out how many legs,
whether it's break a leg
or leg it. So something a bit different for the Breaker-Leggers this evening. What do we know about Tape Face?
Well, Tape Face is a devised character really by Sam Willis. He is from New Zealand originally, and he's been doing the comedy circuit for a number of years. I think he first came to my attention in around 2009, 2010.
So quite a while then.
And he was the boy with tape on his face. Now he's shortened that right down, and he's now just the simple monkeyer Tape Face. And he is going from strength to strength, it seems, going to the finals of America's Got Talent recently. So
I think that's where I recognise him from some kind of a clip on YouTube, so one of these huge comedian wows, America's Got Talent kind of thing coming up.
Yeah, and then he's put all of his best bits and new material into a 2-hour show with an interval, which has been brought here to London at the Garrick. Quite interesting to see how a mime, who's been touted as the modern day Charlie Chaplin, is going to really captivate an audience without the use of words for 2 hours. And if he's a master of his craft, as he's purporting to be, it'd be really interesting to see.
Well, let's see what we think. We'll catch you at the interval.
So we've come to the interval of Tape Face here at the Garrick, which means it's time for the Breaker-Leggers
30-second interval breakdown! Go!
So what do you think?
I think it's really good, silly fun. It was a little bit slow going, but then once you kind of figured out what it is that he's doing, it's all reliant on the audience participation. I'm laughing and lolling. Nothing that's not so original. You know, I have seen it done before, but this is being done very well. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's good, clean, harmless fun. He's clearly a master of his craft. It's not something you see every day. It's universal, has no language barrier, would be great for families, and I'm pleased that we're here having a great time with the audience.
So we've come to the end of Tape Face at the Garrick Theatre. How did you find that?
A thoroughly enjoyable evening out, something totally different, totally unexpected. In terms of production values, I've seen big scale shows with large casts with a lot worse production values that are in this show. This had it all. It had great lighting, great sound, fantastic sound cues that were lined up right on point. They've clearly teched this show really, really well. And I was disappointed there's no programme. You can't buy a programme for this show, because I'd love to see the team behind it. I'd love to see what else they're doing and what else they've done, because technically brilliant.
Yeah, I think everyone down in the stalls was very worried that they were going to be picked on. I'm not sure how many people, audience members he went through.
I'd say more than 10.
Yeah, it was very entertaining, and each person brought their own individuality. Some people knowing exactly what to do, some people not knowing, and that was hilarious. Some people being a bit know-it-all. And he's obviously worked with many people, and he's got many tricks up his sleeve. Also had a bit of a narrative, a bit of a show. Loose narrative, kind of like waiting to go on stage, about nerves, that everything's going to be okay, trying to spin plates. Kind of lots of things on his mind. Is he going to do well? Is he not? Is his hair okay? Is he going to look at his shoes? So there's a loose narrative going on.
Kind of about insecurity and pre-stage nerves. The whole piece is set in a dressing room prior to the show, and he's kind of it's like an outward manifestation of his nervous energy, of his uncertainty, of his if it can go wrong, it will go wrong, but let's hope for the best. So there's this underlying universality of it all, because people in performance and in life share the same worries and concerns, and we do certain things to try and make ourselves feel better. And if you've got worries and concerns in this uncertain world that we're all living in at the moment, you do worse than to spend a couple of hours at Tape Face.
Yeah, he's a master of his craft. It's universal. There is no language as such, so I think anybody, it's ideal for London because any tourist can come in, don't have to speak English. He's a master of his craft, and just with the look of his eyes, the pointing of his fingers,
You can tell-
moving of his feet,
Yeah,
he
express
can
a
command the
thousand
audience.
emotions without the use of moving his lips, which is
Yeah.
a real talent, and this guy's got it all.
And you're kind of really intrigued as to what is he setting up, where is this going to go? Ah, there it is. Okay, that's genius.
So, I bet you're wondering how many legs we're going to give Tapeface, which is playing a limited season here at the Garrick in the West End.
For Tapeface, we are going to give 4 legs for Tapeface. A thoroughly fun, silly night out.
Yeah, no real plot, no real story, but I mean, total elation. You feel great show. Everyone's on their feet at the end. Full house standing ovation, and that is just to the craft that Sam has mastered in his performance as Tapeface. So
I've got painful cheeks from just smiling so much.
which is a great endorsement of a night out, really. So if you're looking for something a little bit different and a little bit maybe unexpected, then head to Tapeface. Let us know if you come. We'd love to hear from you. Like,
Subscribe.
follow us on Twitter. We're the Breaker Leggers, and we'll catch you again soon.
Bye.
Bit unexpected.
Then do that again. Which way is the wind blowing?